Alright, so welcome back, guys. Here we are with what I'm hoping... I don't know what any of those do. But we're here with heart pendant engraving. I'm hoping this will be the last part. I don't really... I want to kind of go back to, like, the kitchen. Which I don't quite remember how to get there, but we're going to figure it out. Because I feel like there was a room we neglected to explore. Okay, that's not where we want to go. This house, though, man, it still gives me the, like... Not just a heebie or a jeebie, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. So this is the kitchen, correct? Yes. What's on this table? A purse. A pamphlet. And a note. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested. So she did go. Because she has the ticket. Oh man, this is getting totally interesting. I want to go out there. I assume that we can get out there. I just don't know how to get there. Congratulations, Regional Director. And I say congratulations because, come on. You're going to take the job, right? Man. I feel like we left something in here because everything is so jumbled. Samantha and Daniel. That's a weird way to spell Daniel. We were in the woods one day and it was sunny and they were on an adventure. But they went to the something part of the woods, the bad part of the woods, and it got dark. Okay, this kid's like
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
The slits. So I have not actually even been this way. I assume this leads to the outside place we were just looking at. Oh my gosh, that shadow. Stop! This game, though. Good grief. Please turn the light on. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much. Huh. Cool. So it looks like he did get his thing, like his book back, and it was called The Accidental Human. So that's the 3rd in the series, I think. A pamphlet. Okay, yeah, that's where they went on vacation, I think. And there's nothing in that drawer. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years. Is the president in danger? No, the life you save this time will be your own. What a twist. Oh, man. What does this mean? I don't want to see this. Oh, Lord.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
What the actual hell? We're gonna take this trophy so we can throw it at a bad guy. Oh man. Shit is getting so intense, dude. It's a picture of the guy. What? What is actually happening? Did they do like a pact? Okay, so now
the sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
yeah, I'm not thrilled about what's about to happen. I can only assume the worst. Well, there's not a dead body.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Huh. Okay then. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. At least like the ending. So, I mean, the game itself, I mean, wow, that's just a super, super powerful story. It's really, really impressive how that was done. The voice acting was stunning. I still feel like there's some stuff that's kind of open-ended. Like, I would like to know what the parents think. I would like to get that kind of like interaction. But man, that was... yeah, that's a really powerful story. They created an atmosphere which was absolutely insane. The fact that obviously you're not supposed to get scared during the game. There's nothing that makes you jump, but I was still very paranoid and like on the tip of my toes of all times. I feel like I wanted a little bit more out of the ending, but I can definitely see why this game has gotten the amount of what am I trying to say? The amount of respect it has gotten. Just overall a really good game. Like the story it told, that it just evolved and evolved, and there's no telling what all I missed. And I guess it was pretty simple, because I mean there was one part that I missed. This is all their cats. That's pretty funny. A cat named Tuco. That's pretty funny. But I mean, there's like, and a Gandalf cat. The only part that stumped me was figuring out to go into the closet to get into that extra panel. But once that clicked, then after that it was all fairly straightforward. You just had to kind of think it through. So, yeah, that was Gone Home. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I hope it wasn't as stressful for you guys as it was for me. But anyway, I think that that's a really good way to end the game right there. That was just that was powerful. I mean, that's just a really good story. Like, you had the teen angst, the whole, not being accepted for loving who she wants to love. And I mean, I'm not going to get into that conversation. That's for another time, I guess. But I mean, yeah, props to the game developers and everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this ride. This is Willis for the Nerd Cave Podcast.